Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. I am Paula from Paper Crafts by PRB, and I am just making a simple project, and I thought I'd bring you along. I am making tabbed journal cards. So basically, they're just a scrapbooking. I use cardstock. Some of them are double-sided, so this one's a double-sided piece of cardstock. And then I put a tab on there, and then I put a piece of index card on the front so you can journal on it. So for example, on this one, it was not a double-sided cardstock, so you could stencil on the back of that. You could, just put lines back there if you want to, draw your own lines. So then that one is, you can journal on that one. This one was a double-sided one, so I didn't do anything with the back. This one I did put a little embellishment here at the corner, just some cheesecloth, a flower, sequins, and a brad. And then this one was not double-sided. I didn't do anything on the back, but of course you can. And then I did some ribbon and a button and a little sentiment that says just shine. So very easy to make. You can also put, like for example, if you had, here's your paper, your journaling paper. Let's say you could also put like the tab here on the corner. I'm not on the corner, here on this side. So that tab right here would go right here on this side. And then you could just, you could pull it out of a pocket. Okay, or you could put this just in a pocket, not glue it. Or you could put it into you could just put it onto your page and glue the three sides and then have another tuck spot, have another pocket. So those are just some simple ideas of how to use those. All right, so basically, very easy, very, very easy. You just need you need three components all together. So you just need the base of your journaling card. And I made mine 3 by 4. So 3 by 4. Okay, and then I corner round the top. Okay, let's see. So I quarter around the top there, and okay, so those are going to be my tops. So I just corner rounded those, and then I used my tab. Okay, I got this one off of Amazon. Okay, so I just use a tab and I punch out my 2 tabs. You could also just make your tabs. You don't need to use a punch. Tabs are easy to make. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold those in half, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue those where I want them. Now you can put your tabs in the center. Like I said, you can put them in the center, you can put them on the side, you can put them on the left or on the right. You can put them wherever you want. Because, it's a file folder. File folders, those tabs are left, center, or right. All right, so I'm just going to put my tabs on my cards. Okay, I'm going to put this one on the right. Okay. Make sure that's sealed down a little bit before I let go of it. Okay, and then this one, I'll go ahead and put on, well, you know what, let's put this one on the side and just see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna put this onto the side. Just gonna go like that. All right, so there's my tabs, okay? Like I said, you can put them wherever you want. And then we just have an index card. My index cards I got from the Dollar Tree. These are, my original index cards are 4 by 6. And then I did leave this line on there on my index cards. So the original index card was 4x6. I cut mine down to, let's see here, 2.5 by 3.5. Okay, so that they fit onto my 3x4 card, my base. Of course, you can make these larger if you'd like. This is just the size that I chose to use. And again, put that on the right way. So that's gonna go like that with the pink line up at the top. Okay, and then this one. So see how easy that was? I think they're super cute though. Make them to coordinate your journals. Okay, give you some more journaling space. Have some journaling space on the front. And then if the base of the card is not double-sided paper, then you would have journaling space on the back as well. So see how I think that would work just perfect if you put it right here. So if you had a pocket, you could insert it into the pocket and then pull it out like that. So you'd have your pocket and then you'd pull that out. Okay, so I did make a little embellishment here for this one. I just did a piece of mesh, and then I cut out a little flower. That's a paper punch flower that I had. And then I have a brad that I'm putting inside of the flower. And then I'll go ahead and use my crocodile, and I'll put a hole right here in the corner where I want to add that. Oops, I guess this was the size I want. Okay, so I'm just gonna insert that right there and turn it over and open up my brad. There we go. So that one has just a little embellishment at the bottom, and this one does not. So here are the other 4 that I made. Like I said, they're very easy to make. Just use your scraps. This would be a simple scrap busting project where you just make a whole bunch at one time and have them set aside for your journals. I do that a lot where I just mass make things. Alrighty, I hope you like that video, and until next time, thank you.